India's Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, along with Reserve Bank of India Governor Shaktikant Das, attended the Central Board of Directors meeting of the RBI following the presentation of the Union Budget 2024-25. Now, this meeting is crucial as it serves as a platform for ensuring both the government in sustaining economic growth and maintaining financial stability in India. The press conference is presently underway, and RBI Governor Shaktikant Das is addressing the media.
Access the data in respect of Udgam portal. Earlier, the customers had to run from bank to bank. Let us say a person, there's an unfortunate death of a member in the family. If the other member, the children, want to know where their parents had bank accounts, today they can. It's much easier. Earlier, they had to run from bank to bank to find out where all unclaimed deposits were there. But now they can access that information through the portal. So it continues to be a priority. This year also we are going to have a special drive of proactively banks identifying the location, the current location of the unclaimed depositors and return the money.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Mr. Lakshman Roy from CNBC Awaaz.
सर, मैं लक्ष्मण सिंह सेवा से मेरा सवाल ये है कि आरबीआई गवर्नर ने कई बार कहा भी है कि बैंकों में जो डिपॉजिट ग्रोथ है वो काफ़ी कम हो रहा है, वो कॉज ऑफ कंसर्न है और स्पेकुलेटिव बिजनेस भी कई बार बजट में हमने इस पर टैक्स लगाया कुछ इंस्ट्रूमेंट, तो क्या बजट के अनाउंसमेंट के बाद अब वो कंसर्न कितना खत्म हुआ है आरबीआई बैंकों में गिरते डिपॉजिट ग्रोथ को लेकर के, और क्या अभी भी किसी तरह के पॉलिसी इंटरवेंशन की जरूरत हो रही है?
Who are you asking this question?
आप दोनों से मैम।
दोनों से। मैं तो मानती हूँ रिजर्व बैंक भी और सरकार भी बार बार बैंकों को कह रहे हैं कि आप आपके कोर बिजनेस एक्टिविटी के ऊपर जरा ज़्यादा ध्यान दें। ये नहीं कि वो ध्यान नहीं दे रहे हैं, मगर और थोड़ा सख्ती से डिपॉजिट कलेक्ट करें, फिर लेंड भी करें, क्योंकि बैंकिंग का कोर एक्टिविटी यही है। बाद में कोई कुछ 4-5 विषय नया पोर्टफोलियो ये सब जोड़ सकते हैं, मगर आपके कोर बिजनेस डिपॉजिट कलेक्शन एंड लेंडिंग मनी, उसमें अगर एक दोनों पहिए में एक पहिए ठीक से नहीं चल रही है तो आप ध्यान देना चाहिए। इसमें डिपॉजिट कलेक्शन के पहिया थोड़ा धीरे जा रही है, लेंडिंग फास्ट जा रही है। गाड़ी ऐसे थोड़ी ना चलता है। यू नीड बोथ ऑफ देम टू गो टुगेदर. So my emphasis with the banks has always been, and I thought in the last 2 days when after the MPC Governor Reserve Bank addressed the media, he's placed rightly the emphasis on that. So my emphasis also would be the same with the banks, and I in fact will be meeting with the banks for various reasons, to take up government's priority sector lending area, emphasis on some of the government schemes, and also in that process talking to them about how it is important for them to go back to collecting deposit, the old-fashioned, get back to collect deposit from everybody, which means banks, RBI has given them some liberty in managing the interest rates. Using that liberty, they should make deposit attractive in the banks, because आपको बजट के स्पीच द्वारा, रिप्लाई द्वारा, फिर चर्चा के द्वारा ये तो बार बार बोला गया कि आज का स्मॉल सेविंग्स में जो है परिवार, उसको भी लग रहा है कि नया बहुत सारे रास्ता मिल गए, चाहे वो स्टॉक मार्केट के द्वारा क्यों ना हो। वो पैसा का ज़्यादा रिटर्न के लिए उनको अवेलेबल पोर्टफोलियो ज़्यादा है, इसीलिए रिटेल इन्वेस्टमेंट इन मार्केट्स हैव गॉन अप। इतने सारे उनके सामने जब है, बैंक्स भी नए तरीके से इनोवेट जो गवर्नर के लैंग्वेज उपयोग करना है, इनोवेटिव पोर्टफोलियो ले आओ और अट्रैक्ट करो, डिपॉजिट मोबिलाइज करो।
Thank you, ma'am. Ms. Aparna from CNBC.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, sir. 2 questions, ma'am, and to sir. The deposit question, of course, has been asked. Good afternoon, sir. 2 questions, ma'am, and to sir. So the deposit question, of course, has been asked. There has been a lot of discussion and debate on the gold bond scheme. So there are queries as to whether the government and RBI will come out with future tranches or not. It's a expensive borrowing instrument for the government. What is the thinking as of now, both with the central government and the Reserve Bank of India? And second, ma'am, yesterday there was when you brought out the banking amendment bill, basically somebody had written a very factual story, but it circulated very widely, so we would just like some clarification if possible, that there is a thinking going on to raise foreign ownership in banks, particularly PSBs, to 40%. So both can the centre and the RBI say something? Thank you very much.
I'm glad you said that it is a story which was going around and it was viral and no, what did you say, content in it or base in it or fact in it, something you said. That's the story and that's the answer. There's nothing before me on any of that. These wild speculations, particularly related to banks or finances, are completely discourage-worthy. I have a strong request to the media that any such story, unless you verify it with the competent authority, let us say for the finance ministry related matters with the finance ministry or RBI related matters with the RBI, if you do not verify it, I strongly request that the media should not further it by printing it or having discussions on it without corroborative inputs from the concerned. I'm not stopping you all from doing what you want. Absolutely free. But I'm also equally thankful to Sapna to say it was floating around freely, but it had nothing in it. Meaning no riveting fact or basis. And if it is with no riveting fact or basis, please do cross-check like you're doing now. Before it is furthered, because finance today, financial sector today, is inundated with a lot of freewheeling advice in the social media. I'm not here to curb anybody, but this is a very sensitive area. We don't want free advices taken seriously by people without knowing whether they were authorized or not. We need to be careful. We want people to be well informed. We want more and more people advising them, all right. But let it be responsibly done.
Thank you, ma'am.